Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It is a fantastic Monday. Fantastic Monday. God is so great. Happy to be back. Happy to be, just getting back to it. So we'll hop right into it. Welcome back to the Daily Dose, the number one daily morning mastermind for those trying to elevate and grow in your personal, spiritual, entrepreneur lives, man. It is June 17th. We're just marching straight into it, getting closer and closer to the beginning of summer. God is good. We'll hop right into the verse of the week. First Peter, chapter 4 and 10. Chapter 4, verse 10. Each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. Man, this verse is so loaded. Each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. Let me say it again. Each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. We all have a gift. We all have a gift, and we're supposed to use our gift to what? Serve others as faith. What is it? To serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace, right? We have to be, God has extended us grace, and we have to be wise stewards of that faith. I mean, of that grace, right? So we have to remember that we have to be using our gifts, man. We all have a gift. We all have a responsibility to share our gifts with the world. God sent us down here with the purpose, for his purpose, to bring back to him. So we got to make sure that we are taking the time out to know what kind of gifts we have and to bring forth those gifts into the world. Business topic, the robotic process automation, right? Robotic process automation. So this is whenever you have a whole bunch of repetitive tasks, right? You have a lot of repetitive tasks and you are trying to automate them. You want to make them, you know, complete itself. So you don't have to keep going back and doing it. It's going to save you time. It's going to save you money. It's going to save you a lot of headache because sometimes when we do a lot of mundane tasks, it can get repetitive. We might miss steps. We might, just mess up sometimes. So we want to make sure that we are working on that and getting into that. So that's what I want to talk about robotic process automation. It can be a super benefit to your business. So one of the top tools to use for small business is going to be Microsoft Power Automate, right? It's gonna be Microsoft Power Automate. This is one tool that you can use to automate your business. Just through Microsoft, it connects with a lot of different things, and it's cost effective. And obviously, it integrates a lot with the Microsoft ecosystem, but it can integrate with other things as well. Work Fusion. This is a automation tool mainly for a lot of compliance stuff, mainly for a lot of administration stuff. It can handle a lot of complex tasks and it doesn't have to be structured data, right? So check out Work Fusion, HelpBot, a user-friendly and affordable RPA tool specifically designed for small and mid-sized businesses. So it's another one, HelpBot, that'll help you get your things together. Microsoft Power Automate will be the one that I probably would dive into the most. And I'll probably just do a training on that one of these days and show you how to set up the automation so it can help you help your business, right? Tools for enterprise businesses, UiPath. So this is for the larger companies. These are for the larger companies. You want to think about that as far as, like I said, maintaining that process automation. So if you're a professional at a company, you do a lot of large automations, or you do the same thing every single day, this could be something that you might present to your manager, to your CEO, to kind of see if this is something that can help your business, help scale it, help grow it. Blue Prism, right? Blue Prism. This is going to be another one, another enterprise one. Is super robust and it's mainly for security, just for a lot of security purposes. And it's really for businesses that handle a lot of sensitive data. So banks, attorneys, healthcare, the healthcare industry, stuff like that. You have a lot of tasks that you need to automate. You want to check out Blue Prism. Automation anywhere, right? Automation anywhere is going to be another one. It is has pre-built connectors for a lot of the most popular applications that people use today. So check out this for either your business or for your company, because a lot of stuff we get repetitive. We just do the same stuff every day, and we can't move on to bigger and better things. That process automation is going to be huge coming up, and we want to be on the forefront of that industry. So make sure we're checking into that. So you want to make sure, how do you choose the best one? Conduct good research for what best works for you and your business and your company. How easy is it to use for you? Different UIs are easier for different people, right? Everybody has the icons and the shapes and things like that, the colors that they most resonate with, and it makes it easier for them. So you want to check it out to see what it would be help you to make it the most easiest to use. Integrations. What does the software integrate with? Right? Does it integrate with the things that you already use in your business? Because if not, then you might have to switch over to other applications, or you're probably not going to want to choose that because it's going to be too much going on, and you're going to have to switch over everything. You're not going to be able to connect all the things that you need to do. Security. How secure is the platform? Has it been hacked before? Does it have your data sitting on a public cloud? Like, you know what I'm saying? How secure is the software? And then lastly, scalability. How largely can you grow your company with this software? How much can you feed into it? How many processes can it automate without failing? Right. So these are some of the things that you want to think about as you're thinking about choosing a robotic process automator. And we'll hop right into the self-development topic for today. Number one, well, we're going to be talking about the benefits of fasting. Fasting is so important on so many different levels. And I'm going to be talking about it from a spiritual and a non-spiritual standpoint, because I know everybody's not spiritual, but I would highly suggest you tap into God while you're fasting. Is going to pay off major, major dividends. So number one, your thoughts are going to be a lot clearer. When we're not clogged down with food, and yeah, when we're not clogged down with food, our thoughts are able to go through our bodies a lot clearer. We're able to get a higher sense of being. We're able to just have a lot more clarity in our mind and in our body. Everything's just going to be more clear because we don't have so much going on. When we eat food, our digestive system is working, and subconsciously our body is thinking about digesting the food that we're eating, right? But so when we got nothing in our stomach, our thoughts can focus on other things. Number two, you can hear from God a lot better because, like I said, when we don't have food or stuff, we make it so, um, like we just have an open communication channel with God, and it's not clogged up by different things that we might be thinking about or dealing with. Especially food. Food is the number one thing because food is what is supposed to sustain us, right, as human beings. So we spend a lot of our time eating food. But if we don't eat food, then we can hear from God a lot better, right? We can hear from God a lot better, and it'll be majorly, majorly beneficial to us. Number three, it'll show God our dependence on Him, right? Show God our dependence on Him is one of the most important things, because eating food and then going without eating food is like, it's gonna be hard if you've never done it before. I would highly suggest it, but it's gonna show God like, okay, I can abstain from food to show you that, I can depend on you, God, and your source, because God is the source of everything, right? So that'll show your dependence on God instead of relying on food. And then some practical benefits is going to be weight loss, right? When you don't eat food, you can lose weight. You're going to burn calories. Your body is going to burn the fat that's already stored in your body instead of burning the fat that you are consuming into your body. Reduced inflammation. Your blood flow is going to flow through your body a lot more because you are a lot better, rather, because you are taking the time to reset your reset your digestive system, reset your body. Is going to open up your cells, allow your cells to breathe a lot more. It's just a lot. Just going into that cellular repair. This is going to help your cells basically it's going to help your body focus on what your body needs to focus on without focus on digesting food, because it's a lot that goes into digesting food. It has to break down the particles, it has to send the different breakdowns of the food into different areas of the body that it needs to go to, whether it needs to go to your uh all the way through the digestive system, where it needs to go to a white blood cell, red blood cell, whether this part needs to go to your heart, whatever the case may be, all of the nutrients have to get broken down. Your body has to calculate where they need to go. But when you just, take a break from it, you can get a lot of things. Your body can get a lot of things done without having to focus on the digestive part. Improve blood sugar control. When you don't eat for a little while, if you eat some sugar, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna be like, oh, well, you're gonna definitely taste it. You're gonna feel it too. Like, man, this is a lot of sugar. But you don't realize how much sugar we consume on a daily basis because they put sugar in so many things. But when you don't eat any sugar or you don't eat anything at all, and then you eat something, you're gonna realize like you don't need that much sugar, and that goes for salt as well. So, what are the different types of fasts that we can have? We got one, water fast, right? That's 24-hour, nothing but water. You can go as many days as you want to, right? But as you can try to. But most people just start with a 24-hour water fast, just the whole day, no eating, reflecting, getting back into it. Dry fast. This is a lot more difficult. There's no food, no water for one whole day. Um, some people say it has great benefits for you, but it's not really been scientifically researched a lot. So you want to do some research before you do this, especially if you take medications and stuff like that. You can, if you have never fasted before and just doing 24 hours no food would be too hard, you can try a fruit fast. Try going nothing but fruit for 2 or 3 days. Just try to do that. That'll help cleanse your body as well. Research certain fruits that uh have certain benefits, right? Different fruits have certain benefits, especially if you just eat that one fruit over the course of a 2 or 3 day span. And number four, you have a vice fast. What is it? We all have vices, right? And you just take a break from those vices. And this is apart from eating, but whatever it is that's been holding you back, holding you down, take a break from it. Just take a break from it, however long you need. And this is another fast that you can do to help yourself become more locked in with God, more tapped in with yourself, and to help you elevate and achieve your goals, right? But that'll wrap it up for today on a daily dose. And I hope this is a blessing to you. We'll be right back at it on tomorrow at 7 a.m.